Yeah, for us, work on this particular album, you know, when we initially had made the ideas for Love You Better and for Wait For You, they weren't actually intended for Future at the time. You know, we had previously made them the year before, just, you know, finding samples, making loops, et cetera, et cetera. And we, you know, we had never worked with Future and we had never worked with ATL Jacob. So we reached out to ATL Jacob via Instagram just to work, you know. So we started flooding him with different ideas. A couple of those caught his ear. And then basically, yeah, fast forward a year later, we had gotten the call that Future had jumped on, you know, a sample we made, and we were like, oh, you know, which one, blah, blah. And he had mentioned, you know, it was the Tems sample of Higher, the acoustic version that we flipped. And then basically, yeah, we were just super hyped because we had already heard the beat, the instrumental, the sample that we had chopped and made everything. It already had sounded crazy. And then fast forward a little bit later, we got the call that Drake was on it. So, you know, we were super stoked, incredibly happy. And yeah, we're just super excited as the world was, you know, when it was announced that it had the song coming out. And then when it was released, you know, we're just completely gobsmacked. We were just so amazed that, you know, Drake and Future killed it. ATL Jacob killed it with the drums. It's such a beautiful classic song. And you know, and for that song to come out at #1 on the Hot 100 was also a landmark for us as getting our first #1 as producers. So it was a big deal for us. Yeah, and we're just super stoked with that song. And, you know, and the reception and all the fans loved it. So yeah, we're incredibly happy with it.
Cool. And similar story with Love You Better. We found the Jayla Darden sample some time back, and, you know, we just flipped it, added some stuff to it, and, you know, put it in a folder as just another idea, you know, like one of maybe 7 ideas that we made that day. And then, yeah, fast forward and Future loved that one. And yeah, that's a really great song also. And we've actually worked with Jayla again since then. She sent some ideas, really cool stuff. So hopefully we get some more stuff with her, and hopefully we get some more stuff with Future and ATL Jacob as well.
Yep. Yeah, that song was actually only recorded, I believe, a few weeks, 3-4 weeks before the album released, because we already had Wait For You locked in, and we're super stoked because, like, we got Tems, Future, Drake on a song, already happy with that. But then, you know, last minute, Jacob had mentioned that that Future cut to that one, the Jayla Darden sample that we flipped, and yeah, so it was another one on the album. And, you know, obviously those are the two most popular streamed, you know, love tracks on the album. So we're just so happy to bring what we do to Future, you know.
Okay, so we don't have any specific memories from the sessions because, you know, we worked on our parts remote and sent it over. But one cool thing that happened recently is we attended the Grammys, and we actually ran into Tems on the red carpet, and we met her for the first time, and it was really cool to see her there. And, you know, we like bonded over, you know, the success of the song, and yeah, that was really nice. That was really nice.
And especially meeting on the day that we won a Grammy for Wait For You as well was just, you know, just added to the whole beautiful, crazy part of the story, you know, so the journey with that song, so.
Yeah, so that's that.
Yeah, for me personally, like, you know, with the biased decision, I would just say Wait For You, to be honest, because, you know, it doesn't sound like anything Future sonically has ever done before. He sounds incredible on it, and he sounds so different to how he approaches those types of tracks. And, you know, just that, you know, the Tems sample with her voice, everything she's singing about, it's just one of those, it just feels like such a timeless song, you know. And even Jacob mentioned to us that he strategically didn't put any trap drums on it. He wanted it to be a, you know, a timeless feeling song that isn't caught in a particular era or sound, you know, one of those songs that just kind of lives forever and has an organic feel to it, you know. So I would definitely say Wait For You off of that album for sure.
Agreed. We had heard somewhere that this was Future's most successful album, actually, and it's his 10th studio album, apparently, which is insane to be part of someone that's had such a long career and is still killing it. It's incredible to be such a huge part of that, you know. For us, like Mike mentioned before, first #1, which is incredible, you know.
Yeah, for us to add our part to that feels incredible, you know, because Future's been is such a legendary and innovative artist and so influential on the game, period, on every aspect. Yeah, for us to come where we did in 2022, doing what we do, and to play a huge part in the two you know, 2 amazing songs off that album means a lot to us. You know, coming all the way from Perth, living in the States, it just kind of feels like a breakthrough moment for us, you know. So, and we're just so happy and honored to be a part of it. And, you know, we ended up meeting Future's team at the Variety Awards, and, you know, they came over thanking us repeatedly and this and that. And it just felt good to be appreciated for what we brought to the table. So,
most definitely.